Hi all, a pleasant day to everyone. Hope you all are doing fine and hope you are following my videos also, as we are doing it in every session. Today also we are going to begin our session with two new words. Between those two words, the first word I wish to introduce is amiable. The spelling is A-M-I-A-B-L-E. Amiable. Amiable means kind-hearted, a person with pleasant nature or agreeable nature. She is an amiable lady. She is liked by everyone in her office. She is an amiable lady. She is liked by everyone in her office. That means she has got a character that is liked by everyone. The nature of hers, likable nature of hers, and hence she is liked by everyone. And we can also say agreeable. I said agreeable. Let me tell you how this meaning is used in the sentence. The meeting was so amiable, we took an easy decision without any disagreement. That means in the meeting, so there are so many people in the meeting, there is no disagreement among the people in the meeting. They have taken a unanimous decision without any arguments in it. That means all the situation is agreeable. That means the situation there is amiable. Agreeable means amiable. You must have understood the meaning of amiable by now. Try to use this word in your own sentences. Try to create a situation and create this word in your sentence so that it becomes yours. It becomes active part of your vocabulary. And the next word I wish to introduce today is astute. 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 A-S-T-U-T-E. Astute. Astute means wise or shrewd. Wise. He's a wise person. He's a wise man. Means it is an adjective. Previous word is also an adjective. The previous word is amiable. Amiable situation. Amiable person. So this is describing a noun and that is why it is an adjective. And now this word astute. Astute is also an adjective. It describes the meaning that wise or shrewd, which means having the ability to assess the situations or people and turn that into one's advantage. Let me give you a simple example so that you understand it. Anil Ambani is an astute businessman, the only businessman who got profited in business even during the COVID-19 pandemic. Is it true or not? He is a very wise businessman because he has managed to obtain profit in the business even when other businessmen are struggling and they are at great losses also during this COVID-19 pandemic, and he is the only one who got profited out of this situation. So he is a very wise businessman and we can say he is an astute businessman. Right? So these are the two words that are introduced in this session as a part of daily vocabulary. Do practice these words in your own sentences and get the most out of it. And for that you have to create some artificial situations in order to use these words. And in those artificial situations, use these words as many times as possible, and these words will become an active part of your vocabulary. Hope you all will follow this, and let us start today's session. Okay, in the previous session we had seen the importance of connectors and gap fillers. If you had not followed my previous video, first session of gap fillers or connectors, do click the link below in the description and follow that video, and they help us to have a flow in our language. These gap fillers will help us to have a very free flow of language without having any obstructions in the middle. And so we had seen 5 gap fillers in the previous session of ours, and one of the channel followers, Arpita, had requested to give some more alternative words for actually. Arpita, you are absolutely correct that many people use this actually very frequently, and if you replace this actually with synonyms of actually, our language sounds much better. And so I am sharing certain useful replacements for the word actually. You can use these replacements whenever you try to use the word actually. And look at this example once. My friends invited me to a birthday party, but I did not go. Actually, I don't like parties. And here I said, actually, I don't like parties. Here in the above sentence, actually, I don't like parties, the word actually can be replaced by these words. Let me repeat the same sentence with the replaceable words or phrases so that you can understand it better. The first replacement is frankly speaking. I don't like parties. Frankly speaking, I don't like parties. In reality, I don't like parties. In reality, I don't like parties. Really, I don't like parties. Really, I don't like parties. Literally, I don't like parties. Literally, I don't like parties. Genuinely, I don't like parties. Genuinely speaking, I don't like parties. Okay, so these are the words that can replace the word actually. You try to replace the word actually with these phrases or words also. Let us see some more words also that can replace actually, like in fact. I can say, in fact, I don't like parties. And frankly speaking, literally, indeed. Yeah, indeed also we can use. Indeed, I don't like parties. Okay, so indeed, literally, frankly speaking, in fact, these are the words that you can use in order to replace. Actually, I think I have answered your question. And so let us see some more connectors and gap fillers today. I'll be giving you the replaceable words and phrases also. Those solutions also I'll be giving you from today, so that you can use different words and phrases in order to avoid monotony. The first word for today is therefore. Therefore, I have severe cold and cough. Therefore, people think I am infected. I have severe cold and cough. Therefore, people think I am infected. She practices a lot of cooking every day. Therefore, her recipes turn out to be very tasty. If you closely observe these sentences and the word therefore word in the sentence, it is a replacement for as a result. In the previous session we discussed as a result. This therefore can replace as a result. Let us replace and see the same sentences with as a result. I have severe cold and cough. As a result, people think I am infected. I have severe cold and cough. As a result, people think I am infected. She practices a lot of cooking every day. As a result, her recipes turn out to be very tasty. That means this therefore word can be replaced with as a result. Instead of using that, you can use this in order to avoid that monotony. And this can also be replaced with consequently. Another word is consequently. Remember the word consequently. She practices a lot of cooking every day. Consequently, her recipes turn out to be very tasty. The next one I wish to introduce today is most importantly, especially, most notably. These are all replaceable. Okay, most importantly, especially, and most notably. Some are formal and some are informal. So, but even you can replace them in your formal and informal situations also without any problems. Most importantly, especially, and most notably. And sometimes you may listen to these words or phrases in everyday conversations also, in writing also. You can use them both in formal and informal situations. Most notably is used mostly in formal writing, but you can use it in your informal situation also. When you are trying to express that something is very important, if you go on telling something without using this word in your sentence, that doesn't give that doesn't sound like you are telling them something very, very important. I love watching movies, especially Hollywood. I love watching movies, especially Hollywood. I always prefer homemade food, especially non-veg. Especially non-veg. Abdul Kalam is an inspirational personality. He is a role model, notably, most notably, for his inspirational characteristics. That means we are very much concerned about his inspirational characteristics. That means we are very much concerned about his inspirational characteristics. And the next one I wish to introduce today is similarly, in the same way, in the same manner. These are the things. When you are talking about similarities or a similar situation you are going to compare, then you use these words. These phrases or words can be used in your speech or in your writing. They can be used either formally or informally. No, without any issues. These phrases talk about the similarities. Let us see examples here. I learned cricket by working hard. Similarly, I am trying to learn football. I learned cricket by working hard. Similarly, I am trying to learn football. That means in the same manner. You can replace this with in the same manner. I don't like to attend public gatherings. Similarly, my children too don't like. I replaced actually with in fact in the same manner. I can replace similarly with same manner. Right? Actually, similarly and same manner in the same sentence. You can observe. And another example. Not all the COVID patients show the symptoms in the same manner. Yes or no? The symptoms are not the same. They don't show the symptoms in the same manner. In the same manner can be replaced with in the same way also. Not all the COVID patients show the symptoms in the same way. I learned cricket by hard work. I learned cricket by hard work. In the same way, I am trying to learn hockey in the same manner or in the same way. Similarly, all these can be replaceable. So through these examples, I hope you can make your own sentences. And the last one I wish to introduce is as well as. As well as. This phrase can be very frequently used in order to mean additionally. Additionally. So let me give you an example. Physics contains a lot of science as well as math. If you open the book of physics, you will find a lot of math in addition to physics. That is why we can say physics contains a lot of science as well as math. My brother is a singer as well as a dancer. So these are the phrases or the words, gap filling words that I wish to introduce today. I'll be sharing all these gap fillers in the description. I hadn't given the previous word list in the previous description box. I'll be sharing them today. I'll be sharing all the words that we discussed in the session in the description below. You can copy them and you can practice them. Practice can only give you perfection. Okay, so do practice it. As I told you, create some artificial situations. Find out some like-minded people in your surroundings. Find a person who is trying to or who is willing to learn English language, practice English language, and try to create a situation, an artificial situation, and try speaking these words with him and ask him to prepare his own sentences, so that so that we gather a lot of sentences and we practice a lot. When we practice it, we remember it. We don't forget those words. We use them whenever that situation arises. Okay, so let me conclude this session today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you really like this video, do share it, do like it, and please do subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.